welcome back to my channel. So today we are trying something super different. I have been doing some thinking about the videos and the content that I've been putting out the last few weeks, and I realized that a lot of times the more views that are happening on my end is when I'm actually just sitting here and speaking to you guys about different things or topics or random facts. And I think that with that, it will be a great opportunity to kind of, how do you say that?
Conversate, discuss,
elaborate. Yeah, not only that, I'm just saying piggyback. That's the word, piggyback. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, to piggyback off that, basically the suggestions that we have been getting recently. So I've been doing some thinking, and I decided that this isn't going to be something that I'm going to do every week, but possibly like every other week. I would like to do kind of like a segment in which in the morning time, I'll sit down with you guys. Today it's going to be my husband and I, because we're just testing it out and doing the first one today. But I'm doing a segment called Cafecito con Jessy. So basically, I'm going to be sitting down with you guys and we're going to be picking a topic. Whatever topic we feel like speaking on, whether it's me and him, whether it's myself, or whether I bring family, friends to just speak on things and beliefs that people have or things that we don't speak of on a regular basis. Because I just feel like this channel is to, promote what is that word? Like not only happiness, but just to promote positivity and just to be able to feel comfortable in your own life, in your own skin, and to be able to throw out examples of how I deal with things, how DeAndre feels with things, just I don't know, to bring something else different that you guys can build on, grow on, and enjoy.
Relate to. That's
the word, relate to. Yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, so this is gonna be the first time I do this. Feel free, like I've said to you guys before, subscribe, like, throw out any suggestions. If you guys do like the content that we do today and you guys have any ideas of future topics that you guys want to hear about, of course, we'd be more than happy to talk and do this. So today, we're doing, like I said, it is a little bit different, but last night we were sitting here having dinner and we just started talking about love and relationships and soulmates, and there's just so many things that we talk about on a regular basis. So today we decided to kick off the first Cafecito con Jessy episode, I guess you could say episode, about, does love still exist today in 2019? So of course, if you guys have any how do you say
input?
Yeah, input or beliefs, thoughts of anything, feel free to comment and let us know, because we are interested, of course, to know what everybody around us believes as well. So the question, I'm going to start and kicking it off to you. So what do you think, baby? Do you think that love still exists in 2019?
I think that love still exists in 2019, but I think it's on a very minute level. I think for most people now, it's very difficult to find like a companion, a true friend, a soulmate, something more than just dating them. I think it's very difficult. And I think one of the reasons why is just due to how much negativity is in the world, and yet there's only so much positivity outside of certain places and certain things you can look to all the time. But as far as love in general, like how it used to be, like Shakespearean days and Romeo and Juliet, or even in the 90s, like R&B or 90s pop music and stuff like that. Like the message was totally different than what it is today. Today is all about getting money and living it up and having a good time.
It's like hooking up with people. It's not, it's just,
yeah.
It has changed a lot.
Even if you look at the reality TV shows, the drama-filled reality TV shows, for instance, like,
which I watch a lot of.
Love and Hip Hop or Jersey Shore or anything around reality based now, it's all based around drama. There's no connection. There's nothing in between two people that's holding them together anymore.
Yeah.
It's always something else. So for me, I feel like it's there. And how I know it's there is it's the simple fact of when you meet people or when you run across couples that share that bond, it makes you appreciate it. Or just talking to people, friends, family, and they may be in a relationship or they may be married or they may be going through something. And you notice something different between their relationship, and let's just say our relationship. They're kind of like, dang, like, what's making them hold together so long, but we always do this, or we always fuss and fight, or we're not as close as them two, or, so that's just what I believe.
Yeah. I was reading this, because we were talking about the topic, like I said, last night, and I was reading this article that said that people over the age of 45 pretty much either they don't give up on love, they give up on the whole idea of having a soulmate or having a companion. I guess they say that as you get older, people tend to, go through divorces or separations or just breakups or things that don't work out. So a lot of people tend to fall off of that. And nowadays with social media and everything, you're giving this platform to basically talk about love and positivity and all these things, but people are not using it. Basically, they use it for the wrong reasons, like to promote sex and drugs and music, and which is great, but we have fallen off the meaning of loving one another. But also, I don't know, we're talking about love in relationships, but I also just think about general love as well, because when we say love, a lot of people tend to just say, okay, love my spouse, love my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my whatever, but significant other. But love doesn't have to be for that as well. I'm talking about love on a regular basis towards people, populations. I know I've spoke about this before, but just the compassion, like the affection, that kind of love towards everybody around us. And I feel like nowadays it has changed tremendously.
It's different.
It's very, very different. And I feel like we have to, just find ways to do different things to show love for one another. Yeah. Whether it's to smile more, give a hug, or even between me and him. I know sometimes we're very, I'm a very affectionate person, but DeAndre, he really is affectionate too. But sometimes, you have to take the moment to give yourself that, that love. Like, hey, babe, come here. Let me give you a hug or a kiss or hold your hand. But that's for me and him. I don't really have my family around where I could do that all the time. But when my mom is here, my pops is here, my brothers are here, I love showing that. And I do that even at work with my patients, with my coworkers, because, why not? And I just feel like that is something that we really need to, address and just work on, especially if you're watching this channel, because I feel like that's kind of the vibe that we're going for. We're trying to stay away from negativity as much as possible and just kind of bring you guys things. Obviously, things happen, and there's going to be days when you just really don't want to deal with anybody's shit, honestly. But you've got to try to strive to just be able to bring that peace to other people and to each other. So,
yeah. I would say that the whole essence of sharing love on a daily basis is huge. Even if it's a neighbor, a coworker, a friend, a stranger, whoever, just simple hug or a simple, hey, how you doing? Are you all right? That could change someone's day. And what's crazy to me is that I'm an American, born in the United States. I would say a biracial background. So I've seen multiple cultures growing up. That's just what I was exposed to. But when I first met her family was something I've never experienced before. The fact of just love, just unconditional, welcome to the family. Yeah. And for me, it's kind of well, wow, you know me, but you don't know me. Just for you to be able just to open your arms and this is my house and you can do whatever you want. The food's in the fridge, feel free, or just
that aguardiente's in the fridge.
Yeah, whatever, to me, it blew my mind because most American people, or less select few, is different. It's a totally different culture.
Do you think it's a culture?
I think it's culturally based because that's just, to me, that is your culture, that's your background. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? More happy, more loving, more that's just.
I know a lot my mom, and it's funny because I'm not throwing their business out, but I talked to my parents before because my mom is very, hola, ¿cómo estás? And she kisses and she hugs and everything. And I love that about my mom. And I feel like that's a quality or characteristic that I took from her. Now, my pops is a little bit different. He loves people and he loves love, but he's not going to be all in your face, hugging and kissing and doing all that kind of stuff. But
he's still compassionate.
Oh,
he's still very into love.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's different ways of expressing it.
Mean.
Yeah, no, of course not. But I'm just saying that there's different ways of expressing it. Everyone does have different ways of expressing it, which is true because I have heard that before. You don't have to be holding hands or loving or, affection or doing all that kind of stuff to express your love to somebody. Mm-hmm. But for me, that is a way that I do it. For you, it might be different. Yeah. I'm that type of person. Everyone has their way of showing love, and that's totally fine. But just show it. Whatever way it is that you show it, just make an effort to do that,
Yeah.
I was going to tell you guys something about something recently. I forgot what it was. I know you're talking about cultures, but I've met, I have a lot of friends with different cultures and coworkers and everything like that. And I think that everyone has it in them. You know what I'm saying? Because you can base it off a cultural thing, but
it's in you. But I'm saying the first initial sign of it. I'm saying, like, for instance, let's say we go to a family gathering at her parents' house or over her aunt's house. As soon as you walk in the door, you're meeting and greeting about 50 people, hugging and kissing them. So, I mean, even by the 10th person, if you don't want to hug and kiss somebody, you still got 40 more people. So then by the 30th person, you're like, hey, how's it going? You know, because you
feel
want,
it.
yeah,
you
feel
feed
it.
off the energy.
Yeah, because your energy's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say you go to,
Another house.
another house, or you go to a barbecue, or you go to like an American household. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Handshakes. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, my name is so and so. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. This is my wife. That's the typical introduction that you get in an American household, just because that's our culture. You know, that's just the way it goes.
That's so funny. I'm not to cut up, but JP, my brother, he just wrote me love. That's just so weird because he doesn't even know that we're shooting this, so that's actually kind of funny that happened. But anyway, no, yeah, I get the cultural thing, but I do believe, you know, that it's a everybody kind of thing, and I just really want people to kind of just start working at that, opposed to just kind of letting things happen. You know, love is really beautiful, and not only just between us, but to other people. And it's funny, I'll give this example because I know oh, by the way, I'm not trying to make these segments super, super long unless, like, you know, it's a very crazy topic and we need more time. But for the most part, we don't want to make it over 15 minutes, just enough to kind of get our ideas and some feedback from you guys, and then we'll cut it out. But I used to always, I was a very jealous person. I have obviously worked on that the last few years, and I've gotten so much better at it. And I think that the reason why I was always so jealous is because obviously, like, my past stuff and everything like that, but I always wanted him to feel that respect from him. I'm like, you know, don't entertain anything. Don't entertain somebody's smile or somebody, you know. I just didn't like that. I felt very uncomfortable with anything that he did that made me believe that it could be kind of stepping on me, you know. But now it's funny how, I don't know if it's maturity or you grow, maybe because we're married or we've been together longer, I don't know, but I like when he smiles at other people, and like, I don't know, like, we'll go out to eat. Not always. Hold on, let me take that back. Not all the time. Like, if I'm not there, don't be smiling in everybody's face. However, when I'm around him, like, let's just say we go out to eat or we go get some drinks, so we go anywhere and there's a female or any person, but particular females, that smiles at him or gives him something, or I don't know, anything, I was telling him, like, babe, smile, or, you know, like, be nicer. Like, I tell him all the time, like, be nicer, smile at people, you know. And I know that he purposely for a long time kind of wouldn't want to do that because he wouldn't want me to get upset. But as you grow older, you realize how important that those little things are. I always tell him, be nicer. I'm like, make sure you smile and just be like, what's that word I was telling you? Be like, I can't think of the word. I don't know. I'm not doing so good with my English today. But yeah, so it just is something that you should grow on. And I feel like in today's culture, or I can't think. Just in today's society. There you go. Thank you, honey. In today's society, it's almost like frowned upon. You know, it's almost frowned upon to share those things. And I feel like it is a beautiful thing. Not only love in relationships, but love of people all around you. And animals, too. Don't forget the animals, because they feel love, too. Yeah. But, yeah.
I feel, though, to be honest, although it is not how it used to be, I feel that it is getting better. I feel that now when you go places all over the country, you see more affection than you used to see. You know, like,
yeah, like Colorado. You see affection in South Florida?
It depends where you go, and it depends what type of outings that you're attending. Now, if you're going to like a day drinking event, of course it's going to be a little different. But if you're going like to a more mature event, you know, you out with your lady, you walking around down by the water, or you like by the beach at night. There's always couples down by the beach at night, and they're vibing, they're just sitting there having some dinner or whatever, you know, conversating and just enjoying each other's company. So I feel like it's not the best, but yet it's not the worst, because there's still hope, you know. Yeah. So, which I feel pretty good about, because I feel like right now for us, our generation, anywhere between, I would say, like 25 to 35, like we're the next generation up. So we gotta help everybody else, let them know how it used to be, or even coach them in order to help our kids, grandkids, you know.
Like role models for everyone.
Basically.
Which is one of the reasons, like I said, why we wanted to kind of create this little segment episode thing, just to talk about different things that we notice that we talk about on a regular basis in our lunches or dinners or whatever. We're always talking about different things. And sometimes I always say, I'm like, I wish we had a camera on us at all given times so you guys could hear the things that we speak about and how we think, you know, because I know a lot of people have to think the same way we do, or they might think completely different than they do, but it's nice to kind of share beliefs and figure out where people are at. And not a lot of people like to express themselves or talk about their personal feelings, but you know, we figure, why not? You know, that's the whole point of this, is we're trying to bring you us in our lives and just share and let you guys know that you're not alone in any thought, any belief that you may have. And even if you are, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone's different. But yeah, so we're gonna pretty much cut it there because, like I said, this is I don't want it to get too long, and we just kind of wanted to, you know, do a little something, and you guys let us know what you think. So this is our first topic, and of course there are going to be many more to come. And piggyback off that, we want to do one on soulmates, because I know we talked about that last night, and it was very interesting because we share really similar beliefs, but we also share different ones as well on soulmates. But we want to bring so many other topics, and let us know if you guys think this is a good idea or not. We plan on doing it probably like every other Sunday, you know, morning cafecito. And if he's not here, I do plan on doing it, continuing to do myself or with my family or anybody who wants to join and just talk about life and everything. So yeah. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, share these videos, let us know of anything that we can do to make it better. We really appreciate all the love and support. We love you guys. Ciao. Muchas gracias. Do you want to say anything? I'm sorry. I totally cut it down with that.
I was going to say something, but she just ran.
I'm like cutting you guys down.
It's over.
Peace out.
Actually, what I was going to say is that in the next couple weeks, we're going to be taking a trip.
Oh, yeah.
Like a family vacation, basically. Our brother's coming down from New York. We're bringing the dogs, but it's going to be a road trip. And I plan on videotaping a lot of stuff. The ride. We're going to do some videos there. I brought my drone. Hopefully I can shoot some cool stuff. Maybe incorporate that in some videos. And so just be looking out for that. We're going to Tennessee, by the way.
To see baby Zola, Darian, and Leo. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Can't wait, guys.
And that's it. So
you can close out the video this
appreciate
time.
You guys watching. You know?
Oh my God, qué pena.
Tune in Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, I guess. I don't know. Whenever she posts it. And that's about it. But appreciate your time. Appreciate your support. Peace.
Ciao. Alright, let me get myself situated. My armpits are sweating. I don't know why. Okay.